Let's recap the case study that we have. You have a stakeholder who is doing the same old thing over and over again, but because the whole world is changing and your competitors are much faster, you want your team, your colleague to also embrace change. But your colleague has a lot of fear of the unknown, fear of failure, and your colleague believes that there's nothing much that can be done. So what can you do about it? GROW is the answer. So G, you set a higher goal with this person, but at the same time, you empathize with his or her lower goal of safety. You reassure that, don't worry, things will be fine, I'm here to support you. R, you empathize and you listen to both the logical side of things, the real constraints, the budget constraints, the resource, not enough time, as well as the feeling side of things. Now, how does he or she feel about it? O, together you sit down in a relaxed environment and explore as many options as possible. And if both of you run out of options, ask other people. A third, fourth, fifth person can bring in more options. Sometimes go and seek counsel outside of your industry and start to merge and combine different industries' expertise together to explore even more options. At this stage, you realize that we need to do one last thing. And that is called the way forward. Just now we were chunking up all this while. You realize? By asking goal, reality, options kind of questions, we are constantly being very conceptual, very ideas driven. But at the end of the meeting, you still need to do something tangible. And that's where way forward comes in. This is a very chunked down concept where you need to decide, so what do we do next? By when must we do this? Who do we seek counsel from? What is the budget we set so that we can hire this consultant or coach to come and help us? With the way forward, this person will now see a complete picture, not just the long-term big picture goal, but the immediate next steps that he or she needs to take. And this part is very, very important. If you do this wrongly, this person's fear will rise again. But if you say that, don't worry, let's take this step by step. Tomorrow, let's meet up again and we can see what is the budget you have drafted, and I'll look through it and give you comments. Now, this person will feel very comfortable because you are almost like holding this person's hand and walking step by step with him or her, instead of saying, go, run. Okay, I don't care where you run to as long as you reach the goal. So always do this with your stakeholders, and I assure you, there's nothing that you cannot overcome together using the GROW framework.